DJ Pump on the track.
You are now tuned into DMV's #1 podcast. This is The Sit Down.
Let's say a little quick prayer real quick, man.
Real quick.
All right.
All
Just real quick. All right, go ahead.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you, Lord God, for bringing everybody from each direction. Lord God, let us steer us in the right direction that we may come out clean, so fresh and so clean. You hear me, Lord God? In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
We good.
That was like a gangster prayer. I like that.
This is the #1 podcast in the DMV, The Sit Down. I am Ron, and today we got a hot topic for you guys, man. Something that needs to be talked about. Something that needs a lot of attention. Something that's deflected in a lot of people's homes, irrelevant, under the bed in a lot of people's homes. Fears and weaknesses. We're going to talk about how this fear and weakness play on one-on-one interactions when you first meet a person. Say if you want a job, how do you interact? Are you socially awkward? Are you drawn in? What is your fear? We're going to talk about and address how does fear and weakness play into new relationships. Are you mature enough to address and expose your fear and weakness? Are you able to get help? Are you able to make sure that you can tackle that fear and weakness so you won't bring it into a new relationship, a new home, a new creation, a new build, a new umbrella, a new realm, a new partnership? We're going to get into it, guys. I am Ron, Travel Nurse, front page, raw form.
I'm B Moore, aka DMV Party Mixer, creating vibes in the glass.
Yo, it's your boy K Dizzle.
Yo, this your boy Daryl Holly. Follow me on Instagram. We're going to be touching on a few things. First thing we want to get into, fellas, want to ask y'all a question. Have y'all ever experienced an unpleasant emotion caused by your belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain, or to be a threat? And to be a threat, it don't have to be a physical threat. It could be somebody slandering your name, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I mean slandering, it could be on your job when you could possibly lose your position, right? Or they can run to the cops and say you assaulted them, or better, worse, you sexually assaulted them.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
what was the question?
So the question is,
That was a long ass question.
No. Got you. So the
Run it
question
back.
was, have you ever experienced an emotion caused by your belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain, or to be a threat? Have you ever experienced that emotion?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I
Go
have.
ahead, man.
So I'm going to tie it into exactly the part of it doesn't have to be a physical threat and yet still going to the police. Assault. You know, it's crazy because as I recite your definition and your question, I done been through all of them for real. You know, the one that I can recall recently, and I'm being transparent as possible, is the rape. I beat a rape charge, man. I done been through that. You know, where the law system was in her favor, and came with very little investigation, and just pretty much just wrongfully accused me just off of hearsay.
You know, it's crazy because I experienced the same thing. And
A rape charge?
yo, listen.
Shit get crazy, man.
Yeah,
look,
you gotta
listen,
tell
but
us
listen.
more about that.
Shit
Yo,
get
yo,
crazy.
yo,
You
hey,
got
hey.
that too?
Nah.
I was about to say, what am I?
Yeah.
What,
Nah,
what-
but look,
I'm in a
hey,
room
hey.
full of what's going on?
If you
but
if
no,
you
no,
deal
no,
with
no,
women
no,
long
no,
enough, something
but-
gonna happen crazy,
But
man.
see, Kendall, listen. You said that jokingly that I'm in a room full of ...
I've never had
But
rape.
no, hold on. But when you say that's what type of slander comes with a charge like that. That's just literally hearsay, right? Because
Talk.
I literally went to the police and said, yo, here's my DNA. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave my name out of this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, when they bring charges to you, then that's when, like, yo, literally my name was in the press, in the newspaper.
So
Like,
damn.
literally slandering me, saying, you know,
That
what I'm
sounds
saying?
like. I mean,
But look, but follow me though, because
Yeah.
this is a common thing, right? Because
It really is.
so when it's happened, right? I was talking to my lawyer. I was like, you know, how often does this happen? He said this is happening way more often than we think, right? So
what women doing that type of stuff?
But
Exactly.
no, but it's not just women, right? So let's get into it, right? It's a report done on this. It was done in March 2017 by the National Registry of Exonerations, right? Titled Race and Wrongful Convictions in the United States, right? Found that black defendants convicted of murder, right, sexual assault, drug crimes are more likely than white defendants to later be found innocent. Perhaps the most shocking statistics to come from this report is that a black person incarcerated for sexual assault is 3.5 times more likely to be innocent than a white person. I'm going to say that one more time.
Yeah, please.
A black person incarcerated for sexual assault, right? So locked up for sexual assault
Convicted.
is 3.5 times more likely to be innocent than a white person convicted.
You know,
Do you understand that?
hey,
I
So-
mean, yeah.
So that's saying that when you are accused of it, you're 3.5 times more likely
To be wrongly convicted.
to be
Right.
wrongly convicted.
right.
Now, y'all, go ahead.
So my question is, during that time, did people look at you different? Like people close to you?
No, not people close to me.
Mm.
No. See, like people close to you that know you, they
Right.
were like, you know,
That's not your character.
they gonna have that conversation with you, right? We're gonna sit down and be like, yo, what happened that night, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? And then once you get past that conversation, they be like, okay, cool. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because, of course, you gotta have that conversation, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Then after you had a conversation, then you
Yeah.
know, like, all right, cool.
'Cause-
But I mean, like, people know you, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They know your character, they know what type of, especially when you're dealing with, like females, like, you know what I'm saying? People know you, they know how you are, especially
Right.
your good men, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
go ahead.
Because
K.
at that point, like, your name is on the line.
yeah, bro.
And
What?
your name is everything. For real. That would be a big time fear for me.
That's yeah.
Well, look though,
Like-
that to answer your question, because it happened to me as well, right? Mine didn't make it to front page. You know, mine stayed at home. Mine didn't hit the streets. You know, mine was So she was a virgin, young. We were both young. She was a virgin, and you know, her mom, she missed her period. Came up, she was supposedly pregnant or whatever, right? Sister tapped in, used her phone. Instead of her sister being a big sister, you know, saying, hey, look, because we had a conversation of her missing her period through texting. You know what I'm saying? Instead of her sister being a big sister and saying, hey, look, do you need anything? You need some assistance? She went and pretty much dry snitched to the mom and father.
The big sister did?
Exactly.
Oh, damn.
Left the little sister high and dry. I'm an older brother, so we don't roll.
Yeah,
like that.
I don't do
You know
that.
what I
I'm an older
mean?
brother,
You an older
too.
brother as
Yeah, I
well.
don't do
Yeah,
that.
you know, you got
You
to
have
tap
a-
in first.
You have
a
a-
custer,
you
guy.
have a one-on-one conversation about
One-on-one
that.
conversation, chain of command.
Yeah.
You know, you breaking that bond.
She escalated.
She did. Max.
Wow, maxed out. That's max.
Maxed. So
It put her in an uncompromising situation.
Oh, so the
Uncompromised
so
position.
the
They-
little
they
sister
rec-
didn't
they
want to.
reckon on the front line.
Whoa, shit.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So
I know.
needless to say, mother and father come down and address my single mom. So they come down. Ron, you need to come down here right now. I'm in football practice. I come through. The mother and the father is in my mother's living room. They say, hey, the mother, real outspoken black woman, she running the house, right? She say, I know my daughter didn't rape her. I know my daughter didn't get raped. I know you sexually forced yourself on her.
Influence her.
The feds are on their way. What is the last words you want to say for yourself?
Wow.
Before I said anything,
That was very bold.
the girl that I supposedly raped is sitting on my couch boo-hooing. I look at her, I say, look, you got anything to say? The mother say, I wish you would say something to him. The girl picked her head up, put it back down. Next thing I know, I'm getting a knock at the door. Knock at the door, feds come in. Who is Mr. Walker? No questions asked, just who is Mr. Walker directly.
So
They locked me up, bro. They locked me up.
So I don't mean to interrupt your story, but she said she know that it wasn't like it was consensual. She said it was consensual.
She didn't say that. She told her mom and father.
No, but when her mom, it sounded like she said that it was consensual, but you influenced her.
Well, see, she never confessed. She never confessed because I asked her. I said, hey, look, did you tell your mom what's going on? She never said anything. Until I got locked up, the feds about to escort me out of my mom's house. She stood up and said, I wanted it, Mom. That's when it became consensual.
Boy, man.
Damn.
Yo,
And at that
Saved
moment
by
right
the
there, the
bell.
feds took the cuffs off me right then and there.
And that's crazy.
Ain't that crazy?
Man. The
No
power,
investigation.
The power.
But for her
The
to
support
say,
that these
I wish
women
you
have, bro,
would
it's
say
crazy.
something is her being an influencer on the daughter
Exactly,
to rule in assumption.
for sure.
That's crazy.
The father said nothing.
And you
The
know
whole
what?
time?
I
Said
actually know this.
Wow.
I actually know the mother, and she does run the house. Yeah, she does run the house. She definitely does, brother.
Wow.
Do I know?
Yeah, you know her. I don't know. You might
I know her too.
possibly. I think all of y'all know. Yeah, I think everybody.
We are the do you know it? Do I know her cop?
Everybody.
I'm the do I know her cop number one? Do I know her cop number two? You know what I'm saying? So do I know her?
I just
That's
know
what I really want to know. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't know her in that way. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
Nah, but for real though, do I know her?
Yeah, you do. I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Definitely,
Okay.
Definitely think.
You know.
We just leave it at that.
Yeah,
sure.
okay.
For sure.
Consensual.
So Brandon, if you don't mind me asking, like, did you ever have a one-on-one interaction like with surrounding fear and weakness, like dealing with a new relationship?
Mm.
I will say this. In regards to fear,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't necessarily say that I had fear going into a new relationship. May have had like weaknesses, may have, been brought up from the past, like past experiences. So it may be like a situation where stories not adding up, or I'm just my mind playing tricks on me. I'm digging too deep into shit that don't even need to be questioned. But it may be a situation where someone wasn't trustworthy that you was dealing with before.
Yeah.
So stepping in to a new one, it's like, damn,
That old
that
baggage.
person may gotta prove it to me first, type thing.
Let me-
That approach. I think a lot of people take that type of approach. Like, you gotta like prove it to me.
Let me ask you a question.
Where-
Was it a point where you was with the ex, right?
Mm-hmm.
You was with the ex. You was one way, and she was another way, and you probably inherited her fear, and you brought that with your new relationship. Is that a possibility as well?
Yeah, it can be inherited because it's coming from a previous relationship. So,
Like what I'm saying is like
So-
like when you say like your mind's playing tricks on you. Like what if you was the type of person who never went through a person's phone, but your ex always went through your phone,
right.
and now it's like, damn, maybe if I'm doing something, maybe she must be doing something. Cool.
Right.
All right, cool. Next relationship, I'm going to get an up one, and I'm going to start going through her phone, even though that's not my natural behavior. I learned it from my ex. You see what I'm saying?
It's never been.
Wait.
I never had
I
a,
don't do that.
Is that fear or insecurity?
That's
More
insecurity.
insecure than anything. I've never
And
I felt,
fear.
I felt like
it's a weakness.
both.
Remember, it's
like
a fear and a weakness.
Yeah,
Remember,
it could be. Yeah, insecurity
Insecurity
is a weakness.
for
But
sure.
I felt like if I had to go to that lengths to go through a phone,
Don't be
I
with
need
it.
to be in that
Yeah,
situation.
get out of there.
Because at the end of the day, I'm a confident individual and I'm confident in myself. So I feel like I'm trying to be in tune with you and communicate with you and what you like. I shouldn't have to worry about those things.
So look, y'all.
So if I have to, that puts you in a non-confident state, and you're thinking about things you don't need to be thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
And that may come from post-traumatic stress that you're bringing in from previous relationships.
Yep.
Or you may
Personal.
know somebody that be doing that.
Yeah.
And now it's putting a negative thought in your head and having you curious about it.
Yep.
But what if you was brought up a way and she was interacting with you and you was trying to encourage her to be on your page to enhance and advance your relationship so far as like spiritual relationships? Some people might say fear, weakness, God, spiritual. I'm not with none of that.
Yeah.
But some people say, hey, look, I need to go to church Sunday, Friday. You hear me? Bible study, all that. Either you gonna get on my page, or we can't advance or excel this relationship anymore.
So my thing is,
you think that's
what's
a
wrong with
weakness?
that?
So let me.
I'm saying, do you think that's a fear or weakness? Like if you're not on my spiritual realm, you must be a dog ass nigga. Or vice versa. If you're a deacon in the board, you might be a hoe because you ain't on my front line where I can see you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I think spiritual is something that should always be, and forgetting. I'm not gonna go into a crazy rant because y'all know I will do that.
Go ahead, do your thing, bro.
I had my previous relationship. It taught me now to like, I'm not looking for just a friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm already putting a stamp on what I'm looking for. Not on no cocky shit, but just like, it's like this. We started off this podcast, right? You had the sound equipment. Everybody had stuff to offer. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like, damn, I'm doing everything. Or like any of us, y'all feel like, damn, I'm doing everything. So that's how I look at, if it's like, damn, I'm so high, I fucking forgot what I was going off on.
So can I ask you this, right? So the
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he wild.
It's
as shit.
structure. It's like, yo, I'm not bringing none of that.
So to piggyback on what you said you're not looking for like a friend, but you don't feel like you gotta be. I think you grow
I'm
more
not, I'm
as
not
a
put,
friend from the
I'm not putting a
foundation,
title
right?
on it though. I feel like a lot of us already get in the mindset of like, I want to put a title on this. I want to be this. I want to be a rapper. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. It's just like, I think what really gets people's mind fucked up is they think about a lot of shit just way too much. But that's all right though. But a lot of people don't understand that's all right. They battle it and they don't understand. And that's why you do have a lot of these podcasts, because a lot of people are really, it's just so simple, man. I'm not looking for a friend. I'm looking for.
You looking for companionship?
You looking for a wife?
Not a companionship.
You looking for a wife?
Not a wife. I want somebody to.
Partnership? What you looking for? You looking
I mean, I feel like
you looking for a dog ass bitch to own.
Look.
Nah.
I feel.
I ain't out here.
look.
I ain't out here slinging wing stop around to these shows.
Hey, yo, you wilder,
Smutter
boy.
around the club.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But,
Nah.
hey, Ken, the real talk. Look, hey,
I
look,
really can't explain.
you
It's
have
just
to
like,
be-
yo, she's a wholesome individual.
But listen,
She
listen.
has-
But
Good morals.
when you approach these people, you have to be clear and let them know what your intentions are.
Yeah.
So when you have to be able to explain it.
But you,
Yeah.
hey, I like that you said that, Daryl. Can I piggyback
go
on
ahead.
that?
That is true.
Because
That's
a
all I'm
lot of men jump into relationships and they don't even really know what makes them happy in a relationship. So like what men tend to do is you know, they get into a relationship. A woman will be upfront. They'll tell you. They tell you exactly. It's almost like buying a woman a gift, right? Like they'll tell you exactly to the T what they want.
Yeah.
Right. To where it's like when you ask a man for a gift, like
He just like
some men may be particular about what they want, but some dudes may be like, you know, I don't really have nothing I want. They just really trying to see like if their lady is in tune with them and listening to them.
Yeah. I'm more that guy.
So like in relationships, like they may talk about, like people talk about the things they like, right? They be descriptive with what they like, but they may not say exactly what it like. I need this.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question real quick.
Can I go a little bit longer? So men jump into relationships and they can't really identify the things that they need to keep them happy, to make them feel wanted. You feel me? So women may describe a list of things, but it may not be the holistic thing of what they're talking about. That may grow as the conversations grow and the time progresses. You know, and you may during that time when y'all getting to know each other and getting in tune with each other, their fears and their weaknesses will be discovered. You feel me?
So let me dive into it more personal, right? So I'm gonna just throw out some oblivious experiences, right? Scenarios. What if you was cheated on by your ex, right?
Right.
Cool. You found out she came out with some random flowers. She was getting them sent to her job place.
Right.
It's random. You found out, got the drop on the jump. Now, the new relationship, she is telling you what she wants. Flowers is on her top list, but you just got cheated on. And the only thing that you can think about is the nigga that's bringing your girl some flowers.
That's
at the job.
traumatizing.
It is traumatizing. Is that a fear and weakness if you have a one-on-one sit down with her and tell her I can't indulge?
Yeah. Okay.
No.
So
With
wait. Look.
Yeah.
So
'Cause it brings up-
look. Hey, look. So
That's
weakness.
simple.
So listen. Weakness is a quality or feature regarded as a disadvantage or a fault. So I think that if you're letting that affect you giving your woman flowers, then yeah, it's a weakness.
It's a weakness.
Or it's a disadvantage.
Right.
It's a disadvantage, right?
It's-
Because
I like that.
because another man is gonna be like,
So-
all right, well you know, but
So-
so you gotta be on your shit. So go ahead.
So basically, in that situation, like a compromise would have to present itself. Because she may be somebody that's really in tune with flowers and really likes flowers and candles and whatnot. So for you saying that brings up a traumatizing event for her, but that's something she longs for, it's going to have to be a trade-off or some type of compromise.
So you as a man, would you even bring it up to her and tell her that it is traumatizing, or would you bear that?
Well, I think you bringing that up to her is opening up to her.
Yeah.
So that is open.
It's being vulnerable,
so transparent.
like
I agree.
this is what happened in the past event, and
I agree.
she may be very understanding of that. Like she may have a trigger. That's called a trigger.
Hey, but look, hey, real talk. So look, before she even is your woman, right? Shouldn't she know all this? You know what I'm saying?
You said, shouldn't a man know all this?
No, yeah, but like, listen, but so before you call a female your woman, right? Shouldn't y'all have all these conversations? Be like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's the thing about.
Tell her about your past. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't y'all be running through each other past? You know what I'm saying? Chopping up each other,
bro.
getting to know each other.
It's about learning.
And then, what you mean it's about learning? I'm saying before you call her your woman, y'all should have already learned each other.
Bro,
Right.
my parents has been in the game together for like 35, 36 plus years. And they still learning shit about certain things.
All right, but
No,
look,
but Kendall,
Is that what you're talking about?
Can I say
No.
one thing?
We're talking about like that, like
I'm
still learning
gonna
about
pass
each
you.
other.
Look, so look, what I'm saying is that look, I think people's fears and weaknesses and people change throughout their lives, right? So I think you're going to consistently learn each other because you change, right? So
Yeah.
you have to consistently relearn each other. That's what I
Yeah.
think what your parents are doing, right? But I'm saying learn each other's past. You can learn each other's past events.
Okay.
You know, you should know each other's past events.
Yeah.
Running up to
prior to being a woman. Yeah.
y'all being
Okay,
together.
yeah,
Now go
yeah,
ahead, take
yeah,
it from there.
alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I
what-
can understand it.
Yeah.
Constantly, because like we all evolving people,
Mhm.
right? So
There you go.
constantly getting to know each other. That's what you call intimacy.
Yeah,
People
bro.
confuse intimacy with just the physical.
Mm-hmm.
So, but to piggyback on what you just went to, that point you just made at the end, like,
What part?
that last part you said.
When I said, hold on, let me see. When I said being together, you gotta learn each other over and over.
Oh,
again.
this is my question right here.
Go ahead.
So you think too much of the past conversations can damage a new thing.
No, man, you gotta know each other. You gotta know each other what you're dealing with. If you don't genuinely come with a solid foundation, boy, it leaves room for it to fall.
So you believe it's being open as possible, no matter how
harsh, bro.
How harsh the
how
past is.
harsh it is, bro. If they don't accept you, bro, then that's not the girl.
So kick
us in the curb, bro.
So
that foundation got to be strong.
Bro, I got 5 kids and 4 baby mothers, bro. That's the first thing I say when I talk to them, bro. I'm like, Brandon, I'm like, how you doing, baby? I got 5 kids. Oh, man,
they running out the parking lot.
What's going on out there?
Get in the car. Let's go.
Hey, real talk, bro. But look, hey, real talk.
All you hear is shorties get in the car. Oh, hell no. That nigga got 5 kids.
hey, fuck y'all.
Baby nigga Daryl.
Hey, look.
Hey, baby kid head ass.
Hey, bro. Left the groceries and all that. Fuck them groceries. We got
Lord Red Riding Hood over here. Bob the Builder over here. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Daddy, can we go to Fun World?
Yeah. hey, I hope he ain't had that jersey on.
Hey, fuck y'all.
Do you do the halftime show at the Wizards?
Oh, shit.
Your man playing the keyboard every time a nigga score and shit for the Washington Wizards and at a time.
Hey, ass boy. Fuck out of here.
Hey,
You like shit, boy.
they had a carnival. The kid said, "Can I get some cotton candy?"
Hey, look,
He said, "If you don't," he pull out a ham sandwich out his back pocket, throw it at him.
joke long and shit, boy. nigga dressed like shit, boy. Fuck out of here.
Nigga took a ham sandwich out of them small ass. If you want it, Chris Brown jeans like shit, boy.
Oh,
Hey, yo.
There's never a right time to say goodbye like shit,
I know you ain't
boy.
told them tight ass sweat to him, boy. Fuck
Dumbass
out of here,
Thriller
boy.
jeans, boy.
Hey,
All right, I'm done.
Hey,
I'm
but
sorry.
look, so what I was
Look,
a real
Yeah.
the way
Fuck
to
all y'all, nigga.
look the way to tell that a woman has healed from a situation is if
Yeah.
y'all dating and she sit down and she open up to you about that whole situation, how much she have grown during the process of healing.
Sure.
Like
Facts.
that happened with my girl. Like we was like 3-4 dates in, and we just sitting down vibing at Lena's Pizza and Grill. That's a nice little place in Alexandria. Just dropping
Lena's?
a jewel on y'all. Lena's.
Lena's.
And
Another good spot. Old Dominion over here.
nice little ambiance in there. But
That's 2 locations?
But she openly expressed that to me, and I was like, dang, I see your journey and I see you healed
Yeah.
because you're comfortable with talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of women don't openly talk to us about that.
Yeah.
That whole
No, they
situation in the process of the healing process.
Yeah. It's important, man.
You know?
It's important to heal, man. Like it's crazy. Like you gotta know, or you're not gonna be ready for it, because when you in that relationship and you know what I'm saying, you get comfortable and you really become yourself. All your flaws and your weaknesses will show.
They get exposed.
Yeah, man. You know your insecurities they show. You know you gotta look yourself. You gotta look yourself in the mirror before you get into that relationship, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's where
You
a lot
gotta-
of problems come
but-
from, bro. That's where a lot of broken homes come from, for real, bro.
Right.
Because people just not ready, man. They get into that relationship. You know,
Yeah.
you have a kid, bro, and the next thing you know, your fears and weaknesses are on display, and you have a baby there now, bro.
Yeah.
So now you got to deal with your insecurities and the crying baby, bro.
And you know,
That gotta
you know what's
suck.
And
you
bro,
know,
but wait, hold on, y'all. Then you got you got postpartum, bro.
Yeah,
Like all
in the
that
home.
ties, bro. And that's imagine your fears and weaknesses as an individual, right? Like you when you're like, maybe your late 20s, you're not where you at. You want to be at with your
Like,
job or
yeah.
something. You know what I'm saying? Then you just had a baby, bro. And then you got you're very insecure. You know what I'm saying? You don't look the way you want to look, bro. Like all that at one time, bro.
Yeah.
All y'all dealt with that?
And
No.
you still-
I'm saying from like a female perspective, but
Yeah.
also
Okay.
being a man, you
Right.
got to deal with that, right? So
Right.
think about but think about that's where a lot of broken homes come from. Like
Right.
a lot of men and women they end up separating, or
Right.
things of that nature. So it's
Because like that,
crazy.
it's a slippery slope, bro.
Yeah, that post.
A real quick tie-in. I believe that if we had a I'm gonna just say a spiritual and a very spiritual or religious foundation in these relationships, I think that would help out, and a lot of us would stay together. But go ahead.
that's a fact.
Yeah,
sometimes I feel like you got to be cautious. You got to be really cautious of, of your fear and weakness, because sometimes if you bring it into the home and it's inherited probably from your past trauma,
I was just about to say some
from
shit.
your past trauma, and you've been dealing with it so long, you don't even see how it's mirrored. So your children are a constant look at you. What the fuck are you doing? What's going on with you? Oh, mama, you doing this? Mama, you looking at this? They mimic your posture.
Very
I was just about
observant.
to say
They're
that, bro.
very,
They very in tune. They're
yeah.
very spiritual from a young being. So sometimes you got to be very cautious of your fear and weakness, because you can bring it into the home, and when you have children, it can definitely be inherited through them.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, you gotta stay tight in front of them, because they're looking at you. Look, they looking at
Bro, that's so.
they're looking at you and observing you, and their mind is still evolving.
For sure.
Like, their mind is so sensitive. Whatever they see is what it's gonna carry on into their life.
Yes.
Bro, when I say that's crazy, but right before Ron, I was about to say exactly what he said. But my turn was it was about to be a question asked to y'all, like, do you feel like, because I don't really know, I don't know all of y'all, like, as far as like parenting in the past,
Yeah,
like,
go ahead. Talk your shit. Go
do
ahead.
y'all feel like that passed on to y'all? I just feel like you can break that chain. I don't know. Because my dad was a part of that, like, single parent, but he decided, like, all right, I'm gonna do it like this. You know how it is, and y'all know how it is. So like, even though, like, I'm back home now, I'm like, dang, they still together. Not dang, like, still together, but like,
They still having fun.
yeah, it's like I can always see, like, yo, they got. And now that's why I look at relationships, because I'm like, off of how my parents, I was still going to ask y'all, like, how the relationship was with where both of y'all parents in, y'all lives, like, at least one point in time. You feel like if it could have lasted, like, for constantly, like, y'all all y'all had both of y'all parents in y'all life, y'all would probably have a different perspective on getting a girl,
I'm gonna go
to pregnancy, kids and shit.
That's a good question.
That's
That's a good question. Go ahead. Who want to go first?
I feel like,
Sorry, that was a long question.
Nah, it's good though. Good question.
So, in my situation, like, my mom, I guess you could say, didn't have longevity with a partner, but my mom wasn't the type to bash that. Like, she didn't bash me or my sister's dad. She never did that. She, was open to us getting in relationships and stuff like that. Never. But I had my grandparents that was in a long term. You're talking about like 60 years of marriage.
Dang.
And seeing a man be very patient, very calm, very respectful towards a woman, and he's the type that would drive everywhere.
Dang.
Like, my grandfather passed
That's
away.
route.
So, like, this how deep it went. Like, my grandfather passed away. So when he passed away, like, my grandmother had to get used to just driving again. Like, really driving around and going.
That's got to be
by
crazy
herself.
too, because I'm like, I be thinking about that, even though it's kind of like, it's not messed up, but it's reality. Like, yo, I don't know, man. That's another whole topic to talk about,
But
that's amazing
to
see that.
Say from my vantage point, from my perspective, is I had other people around that was in long-term things.
But
So
it's just
it wasn't
different when it's
necess-
you though.
I'm not saying like, I'm saying like, it may not have been in my household, but I've had people like outside of my household, like aunts, uncles, stuff like that have been in long term. My grandfather. So you've
Well,
seen
that's
So
supposed to
you see-
happen, because that's
but-
like,
but it
Brandon,
helps you. It helps you, like, when you become a parent and how you go about it as well.
That's what I was about to
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
you.
but
That's what I was about to ask you.
okay.
Do it help you
Okay.
with your fears and your weaknesses as a parent and as a man when you
Right.
think about your grandfather? You be
Yeah.
like, he been doing it for this long.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, I mean, you can find a long term thing, but when you say you're in a situation where you and the mother of your child is not together no more.
mm-hmm.
When you're meeting the next person, I know with me, I took my time with that and made sure like I bring a solid person around my daughter.
Yeah.
Especially when you have a daughter, it hit different. So you're gonna really take your time, and you want them to be like a role model for them. Be a stand-up, phenomenal person,
That shit's man.
and be open to teaching. You know, teaching your child as well the things that she's implemented in her child's life.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And engaging, and that's. I mean, it takes time to find it. You can't, you got to really sit down. And you got to really evaluate yourself and improving yourself to move forward.
Let me,
That's a fact.
real.
That's a fact.
No.
let me take a different avenue. How'd you find her?
How did I find her? It's crazy because we went on a date in the past. It was my birthday. I told her I was going to go on a date. I was hungover from the night before, but I had to be a man of my word. I'm like, if I say something, I got to do it. So I did it. I wasn't the best company. So about a year and a half ago, I reached out to her. I was like, I promise you I'll be better company. And we've been, from that first sit down, it all started in Mexico out there in White Plains. It was good vibes,
Yes,
good
sir.
conversation, and we've been going
That's what's up.
ever
man.
since.
That's what's up.
That's
Just
good.
just having mature conversation, being real with each other.
Yeah,
Gotta
for
be
sure.
real with each other.
Gotta be real, man.
That gives room
That's
for
a
so
fact.
much growth, man.
Yeah, for
fact.
sure.
Yeah.
So it's just growing. You still gotta date. You can't stop dating. You gotta keep going. You gotta
These chicks out
you,
here.
you
Lord.
gotta constantly get to know a person, because they may step into a new chapter in their life, like starting a new profession, and she
Yeah.
meeting other people, and she's getting introduced to other people. It's up to your partner to tell you about those things so it can bring you along, so you can evolve with them. And you got to be in tune to ask questions like, hey, what's going on? How is it out there? What's some things they're introducing you to?
I'm glad you said that, right? Because I got a guy at the job. He said his girl just started a new job, right?
Right,
She started a new job, and she get dressed up every day.
right.
She used to be like I think like a care tech or something like that. She used
A
to
what?
be a care tech. She used to wear scrubs and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
So now I think she's doing something in the corporate realm where she got to wear heels and all that, right? Skirts and all that, skin
Right.
tights and all that.
How does that sit with him?
He don't like it.
Mm.
He don't like it.
That's an insecurity.
Yeah, that's
That's
an
an
insecure. I was just about to say
insecurity.
that.
And I tell him, I said, you need to have a one-on-one sit down with her, because this is her new reality.
Right,
Either you change or you grow with her.
right,
But either way, you got to be mature about it if that's the person you want to back up.
right. How long they been together for?
5 years.
Yeah, so he gonna have to grow with her.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he don't got to grow with her because he don't have no children. So it ain't no extra baggage.
But the children doesn't tie you down.
It doesn't. Love on the line.
Right,
That's if you love her.
right.
Mm.
That's if your fear and weakness allows you to love her from a new level. I try to tell
So-
guys that relationships are levels. So you might know a person at a dating phase,
Right.
a puppy love phase,
Right.
a one-on-one movie date, be ready by 7. What about the hardship when I got to work, take a new contract for 4 months, so you going to hold the house down? What if I'm out and I get
Right.
locked up or something like that because of injustice, and I ask you, where my passport? You know where to go get it? You know which drawer it is?
Hey,
Where
you
my
know-
house keys at?
Hey, look, hey,
You
Ron,
know?
you know what they say? They say the testament of a man in a relationship is when he has it all. The testament of a woman is when a man doesn't have it,
Mm.
and they're elevating.
Well, in the aspect, check this out. Can you be with a woman that make more than her, make more than you?
That doesn't bother me.
Good.
That's an ego thing.
Most men it does.
But
Yeah.
we're living in the DMV. I mean, women are getting high-powered jobs every day.
That's
You
a
feel
fact.
me?
I mean, what's a high power job?
When I say high power, like, I mean, their
I'm so-
salaries is very high. Like, you feel me? Like, and most of them women that's got them high salaries,
Are
they
dickheads.
No, they're-
Some of them.
They're comfortable with somebody that makes the salary of a custodian.
Oh, damn.
They're
know,
perfectly fine with that.
You know why? Because it's an authoritative
Right.
position.
Right.
Welcome back to the Sit Down Podcast.
You ugly, Sean.
Boy, you know
Sean, you ugly, Sean.
Oh, shit, boy.
With that stupid brim, Sean.
What the
Shing, shing.
That stupid ass headline,
That's like an
boy.
FBI brim cap.
With that
type
dumbass
stripes.
detective hat on, nigga.
Why you still?
Hey,
1980.
Hey, this nigga
That
went to the old closet before he got here, nigga. Ron, you in my room again?
1930s.
Nigga, Ron sleepwalking when he got dressed. Get the fuck out my room, Ron.
Yeah.
Took a whole bonnet out the
Like,
house.
this nigga came out with her fucking 1960s
Yeah.
prom
Hey,
dress on,
hey,
nigga.
all I'm gonna say is this: touch with them dumbass Omarion jeans on. Got the hold on like shit, bro. He on one knee, breakdancing like shit in the rain like shit with them dumbass jeans on.
Right now, Ron mom looking for her motherfucking hair wrap right now. Ron, she called this nigga right now. He blocked his mom right
Tony,
now.
all
Nigga.
I can say,
Right now, CVS got a whole aisle with a deodorant missing with them dumbass shirtless jersey you got on, bro.
This nigga stole 20 bandanas and sold them bitches together for that fucking shirt he got on right now, nigga.
Hey,
Been sewing all week for this shirt, nigga. I'm gonna look good at episode 2. Head ass boy.
Is it a dashiki? I ain't never seen a button up dashiki.
I don't know what the
got-
fuck that is,
Hey.
nigga. He made that himself, nigga, all week, nigga.
That's
For this one episode.
That's
boy.
grandmother house shirt.
They-
That's
they-
what it is.
Your man
This
got
nigga self-made for real, nigga.
your man got a beard. Your man got a beard like David Banner. You stink like shit.
hey, the quality of
Boy,
his,
they showed
hey, the
Speedy-
quality of his shirt is on some. Oh, I'm feeling fine. R&B soul material like shit on
Whoa.
that fucking
That
velvet
joke was
jacket
way too
shirt like
long.
shit. Just like that fucking hoodie over there with that dumbass Twinkies color hoodie you got going on over there.
Yeah.
What color is your shirt?
Nigga said Twinkie.
Why
Hey.
you always wearing a gray outfit coming on the show, bro?
Hey man,
Hey.
that's your same joke. Just like I can say them dumbass Akon pants you got on like
all
shit,
these
boy.
Akon pants.
Fuck out of here, boy. Your man DJing like shit at a small DJ with them dumbass pants on like shit, boy. Your man,
Hey.
them pants seen it all in the club like shit, boy.
Yeah, them
Fuck
pants
outta here,
seen
nigga.
them pants seen it all at the barbecue, boy.
Hey,
That barbecue
no,
inside.
these pants started being worn by me after I popped the tag during Christmas.
Did they come with easy walkers?
I know them
They came
motherfuckers
with
been
easy
on
walkers?
mini tours like shit, boy. Dumbass pants.
Hey, your man B got them jeans from off the Book of Eli like shit.
Hey, Hancock pants like shit.
Hey, he
boy.
got too many pockets on them Jones. Them Jones bony and shit. He got a
They
knife in the,
bony?
he got a
Nigga
knife
got
in the
the
front
pump.
pocket.
Hey.
He got a compass in his front thigh pocket like shit.
Your man got army fatigue leggings on like shit over there.
Hey, yo.
What you talking about?
Nigga got the Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell.
Hey, your man got the Ninja Turtle edition, modern turn.
Hey, go ahead.
Hey, you know you got the pants.
Donatello had him on with a piece of like shit.
Oh, boy,
I
you
ain't about
out
to
you
cook
out
his
there at Mecca, boy. You about to pray. You got that bonnet on the back.
Nigga, Ron came in dressed like a whole woman, dog.
a whole female. Man, your man boots stomp everything.
This
He
nigga
had
real-
everything coming in here.
This nigga real lobby train. Cross dressing on the low, nigga. He forgot to change before he got the car. He forgot his clothes.
Hey,
He forgot his normal clothes.
Hey,
Nigga went through a Twilight Zone.
hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. Hey, he took his time putting that together too.
That nigga forgot his clothes, bro. Hey, yo.
These
Hey,
niggas
bro,
don't know
just,
style,
just
cuz.
keep a change of clothes in your car, bro. Just a normal change of clothes. Just a,
Hey,
That was funny, but
whole time your man got his nipple pierced like shit underneath that jersey.
Your man got that Live Strong hat on like
Bruh,
shit, boy.
listen.
Biker World USA.
What the fuck? This nigga up, you wild as
y'all
shit.
homosexual
I'm
bitches
about
deprive
to
me.
really cook this nigga, bro.
all I know
Like,
is with
hey.
a brim, with a hat like that and a brim like
He
that,
work
that
at
guy's
Chipotle like shit
No.
with that dumbass hat.
and he has a wire on him. Fuck out of here.
Hey,
Undercover like shit. Brim like shit, boy. Fuck out of here.
Nigga
He
had
got
that-
a wire, Tony.
nigga had that jersey
Hey,
for 12 years. Jones bony and shit on him. Wild, bony, young boy wearing jersey wearing ass nigga.
Hey,
About to
bro.
cook this nigga, bro.
Fuck y'all niggas. This
With,
blonde
with the,
transfer,
with the
bitch.
mohawk
Hey,
on though, looking
hey.
like every nigga in the NBA and NFL draft.
Your man was throwing eggs back in 07 in that jersey.
Oh my god.
Back at Halloween, he was throwing eggs at houses like shit.
dressed up as Trevor Ariza.
Yo, fuck y'all niggas, bro. Fuck y'all niggas.
Oh my god.
Get the fuck back.
Yo.
Hey,
Wild ass nigga.
I can't too strong. Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, nigga.
All right, what's next?
All right, man.
What's next on the menu, man?
Where's the eggs? Al ate like shit. Dad had like shit, boy. Fuck out of here, nigga.
You asked
You
for
thought
it.
it was
You
over.
asked for it, nigga.
Thought it was over. Thought it was. Thought it
Ask
was.
shit
Fuck out of
for
here,
it,
nigga.
nigga.
Nigga had to go to the women's aisle to get them jeans like shit, boy. Fuck out of
Hey,
here,
man.
nigga.
Them Joe's
boy.
a 0-0 like shit.
Like
Bony and
shit.
shit around the knee.
Like shit.
That nigga had me and Ron was in the women's aisle, nigga. I was buying jeans. He was wearing shirts. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
He was buying blouses.
Like shit, nigga. Hey, girl, tell me how you see me in here. I got you, cuz.
Yo.
Got you. Head ass, boy.
Yo.
Fuck out of here,
I like all
nigga.
these niggas, man.
Hey, look how loose them
yo.
cuffs are, though. Look how loose them
Like
cuffs.
Niggas don't know style, bro. Y'all gotta get help.
That's
whole-
style,
Y'all
nigga.
get help.
Nigga,
Yo.
you been on U Street too much, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Biz next door.
That's not the same shit, nigga.
Yo.
That's not the style, nigga. That's their style,
And,
nigga.
and the Apple line's like, yeah, this him right here.
Yo.
Hey, bruh.
It's nothing but style, bro.
Hey, yo.
I take
That's
your hoe.
wild.
You hear me?
Hey,
That was funny as shit.
hey, Kendall, you gotta switch
Y'all
seats,
funny,
bro.
man.
Why?
Nigga, you know why? You too fucking big, nigga. You gotta switch seats, nigga.
Hey.
Hey,
Like
hey,
shit, boy.
You too comfortable, boy.
Your man doing TikTok dances in them jeans.
But how long you had them sweatpants on? Fuck out of here,
Man,
boy.
I had them on today,
Boy, you shovel
dude.
snow with them sweatpants on,
Yeah,
nigga,
I
all
had.
day, boy. Fuck out
All
of here,
purpose.
boy.
All purpose
shit, sweatpants, boy. Yo, fuck nigga podcast.
Okay.
Sleep. Fuck
He
out
wanted-
of here, boy. Did
he
you
wanted
take them
them to
off,
be-
nigga? Fuck out of here.
Your man painting subway stations graffiti with the pants on like shit.
Leftover paint. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Subway surfer pants
on.
like shit. The app Subway surfer. That's the pants that nigga wearing. Running from the subway
Hey,
like shit.
hey,
Painting them
hey.
subways like shit. them
And you
dumbass pants.
wish those was joggers like
Parkour,
shit, boy.
parkour, doing parkour.
Them
like
just
shit.
loose as shit at the end,
Nigga in
boy.
the UK doing parkour moves in them dumbass PUBG pants like shit, boy.
You was directing traffic, mopping
Fuck outta
floors,
here, nigga.
motherfucking putting mulch down and all that in them motherfucking sweatpants, boy.
Nigga running a whole reggae dance hall like shit in them pants. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Pundy River.
What is it? Got all yours.
I'm about to cook his ass.
Out of here.
Nigga try to jump in for real. He been waiting for a minute. About to cook his ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't gonna cook y'all niggas. Man.
Yeah. Hey, you sure you don't got a Y on you? Fuck out of here, dog. Hey, I just can't, bro. That hat, bro. It just looks like you're part of like
A SWAT team.
Yeah, you know a lot of people that's in like government high type shit.
Like shit.
I gotta watch out for you, bro.
Italian jobs, hat looking at
Driving that 2-door coupe
it
like
low.
shit, Mini Cooper.
Keep a low profile. He come to the job with his arms out. Wild ass nigga.
Can you trust me? No, we can't.
Jet Li Romeo must die looking at him.
Like shit.
Fuck y'all nigga.
Oh shit. He in the
That shit was
subway
funny.
trying to watch out for that third rail painted graffiti like shit. Your man,
This nigga this nigga going on a mission to Africa right now. He
Hey,
on a top
hey.
secret mission.
Hey, your man,
Army fatigues on.
Hey, your man-
Bony and shit.
your man cooking that Golden Corral well done steaks with the whole apron on with the
Hey,
mac
yo.
cheese on. He got an apron on cooking that Golden Corral.
Oh boy, you coming out all jerk wings and shit from the back, boy. What you talking about?
You know what?
Talking about order number 98.
Yeah,
Nigga
Jerk
got a
wing.
pair of Bobby Browns on like shit.
Oh, Bobby Brown.
Fuck out of here, Bobby Brown.
you got the
Bobby Brown still
you
trying
got-
to look cool. That's the
got
type of
big,
shit he'll wear.
big MC.
All right, TD Jakes. That's TD Jakes on his off day.
Put your weight on it. Oh yes, put your weight on it. The Potter's house. Oh yes. I see a lot of hurt around here. I love Pastor TD Jakes, bro. You better put some respect on Pastor TD Jakes. Shout out to the Potter's house and Pastor TD Jakes.
Yeah, TD Jakes. They doing their thing.
Definitely went to
Man,
church.
listen,
Yeah,
man.
TD Jakes, yeah.
Ain't no pastors on TV, man. We shouting them out, man.
So fucking.
Why we shouting them out, man?
Man, I can shout
Why
out
you hit
who I
him
want
the
to
pop
shout.
smoke?
Why are you shouting out T.D. Jakes, man?
Yo, you really got a wire on you, bro?
All he doing is
Lower
taking the
your
money
tone.
from the people, cuz.
I mean,
Baby.
bro, look,
Lower your tone.
whatever he's.
Shout out past the recap grade, brother.
Who is that?
A taxi cab
Recap.
driver like shit.
Recap.
Recav?
We went to school with him. Recap.
He knows some underground
Oh, you
niggas.
you trying to put up on the who is Recav?
Recap.
What is that? A TV show or something?
No, he went to school with us as a dude. It's a dude. Recap Gray.
Wait, he's trying to get you a part of a cult? Or something?
No, he's a pastor.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, he's a Christian pastor.
okay.
Back
Wait,
to-
why'd you have to put Christian on it though?
Because like it's different type of pastors.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just that's another topic.
Well,
I go
not
for
speaking on
days.
it. Go ahead.
I don't know. My parents be real big on it, like, but I feel like as long as you're a believer, we all can conduct energy, right?
A believer in what?
Believer in that there's the Almighty God,
Gotcha.
and just stand on it
Mm-hmm.
and just live right. But everybody has their own beliefs. I
So
think
what-
like people think too hard on a lot of stuff.
So what is living right? That's too touchy, man.
Yeah, that is. We can go.
No,
off the
go
angle.
ahead. Talk about it. What's living right? Go ahead. That's a good question.
Everybody has a different way of
under
living
fear
right.
and weaknesses though.
Yeah.
Please give me the light.
Help it. Oh, my fault, fool. Understanding that is right. Ron, what you say? You said understanding fear and weakness.
Right, under fear and weaknesses.
That does that helps to live right.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff we talk about on this show is going to help. I would hope that y'all believe that these things that we speak on help us. It's like lessons learned, and it's for the viewers and stuff like that and the listeners. We love you guys, but I feel like these type of things are like therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like I know besides everything, I like doing this, so like it's just very therapeutic for me, and yeah, I feel like that I like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah, that helps. The fears and weaknesses definitely is a step towards part of living right.
Yeah, just addressing your fear and weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
And just applying some type of therapy to help you advance further for the next partner or new relationship or new job or new home.
So you gotta get in tune with your fears and weaknesses.
You really do.
Like
Yeah.
look yourself in the mirror and like really dive deep and
You
like
really
where
do.
it stems from it.
Yeah.
Facts,
How
bro.
you-
Hold yourself accountable for
Yeah.
sure, man.
Really,
Mhm.
really hold yourself accountable because you may be putting limitations on yourself
You are.
in life.
Yeah.
Hey, so let me ask y'all a question. How do you hold yourself accountable? Really, you know what I'm saying? Really think about this. How do you really hold yourself accountable? Like,
So besides the fact,
as far as everything goes,
so-
everyday life.
so
Go
you're
ahead.
talking like besides the fact of admitting that you fucked up.
in everyday life, I'm talking about every aspect of life: your health, your wealth, relationships. Like, do you really how do we really hold ourselves accountable on a daily basis?
I mean, you speaking
Well,
of
I think like trying,
Right.
like admitting what you did, and also trying to improve each day. Like, all right, you're taking one step each day,
Mhm.
like to try to improve yourself. Like, all right, I may want to live a vegan lifestyle. Okay, I ate a burger today, but tomorrow I'm gonna start it off with green juice, and then for lunch I'm gonna get a salad, a garden of greens type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just gradually taking minor steps to improve yourself, because I mean Rome wasn't built in one overnight. Like it was a process. So you just gotta continue to trust in the process, and it may be days where you slack off. You just gotta be real with yourself. Like it's gonna be days. Like you're gonna have cheat days, just like on a diet. Like you have things where you might not perform the best that day. When I say perform, I'm not talking about a a physical event. Like you may not have been at your peak that day.
Are you tracking? Are you like tracking? Are you holding like a diary, a journal, or you having some kind of memo or something that's saying like where you may have like relapsed or where you may have made a mistake and you know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like a journal. I think a journal would be great. Like when you're writing in a journal, like you're really tracking.
Wait, do you got a journal?
No, I don't. But I know
Talk
people
about
that
what you
do.
got, nigga.
No, I'm just saying. Get your ass out of here, nigga.
This nigga giving people what they want to hear. Yeah, you know.
No, but I'm
I
saying.
think the best prime thing to do is
But he asked the question.
hire the most expensive psychiatrist.
Go to Walgreens and get your composition book. Yeah. Write everything I tell you.
Nah, but I'm just
Did
saying.
you do
like,
it? Hell no, I don't do that shit.
No, but I'm
Like
just
shit.
No, I'm just saying like
You fire me?
No, I'm saying like an idea that was presented to me. Like you should write things down.
But what are you doing? What are you doing?
Nah, that's good therapy though.
I'm not
That's
writing
good therapy.
things down right now, but I'm telling you that has been presented. Like you should write things down and write down your thoughts and write down maybe something that happened that day that you think that you may want to reflect on.
Right.
You feel me?
But I'm just asking the question. What are you doing though for like that? Are you even doing anything for that?
With like trying to get better and tracking it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
How are you tracking?
I'm not tracking it.
You know what? Hey, look, check this out.
And that's just me being real.
No.
No problem with that.
I believe the best therapy for facing your fear and weaknesses is not playing the verdict, not playing the victim. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
not playing the victim to the verdict, if you want to say.
mm-hmm.
You know, people just have been embraced with their fear and weaknesses so long, where sometimes their story can sound so believable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And even if it did happen, all right, cool. What's next? What's next? Because you can't stay there. You have to advance.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. And when you want a different outcome, you got to do something differently within.
Mm-hmm.
In
You
order
know?
to grow, you gotta let go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let go of all that petty stuff. You feel me? That you may be holding on to.
And let God.
So Kendall, what about you? How do you hold yourself accountable?
I hold myself accountable. Sometimes it's weird with me. It even goes from I hold myself accountable while like I'll talk to myself a lot. I hold myself accountable in different. It has different waves.
So you hard on yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
I am.
Like you're being a critic of yourself.
No, it's not. I mean, you know what it is? I used to be like a super critic over myself and really and just really stayed ground level, if that makes sense. So as I went on in life and, you know, this, that, and the third, I realized like, yo, when I feel like I get myself in a bag, I'm going to just put myself in a helicopter perspective. It's like going to that pause menu on Grand Theft Auto for all the Grand Theft Auto fans, and you want to switch to Franklin, and the camera goes up, it drone shot, it goes up in the sky, and you still see that character, but then it zooms over to the next person. I just put myself, I stay up in that overlooking my whole situation, what's going on, whether it's one situation or just my whole life, my health, my physical and my spiritual. It depends, and that's how I like, you know, hold myself accountable. So a lot of people really don't. I can't say they have their own way of doing that, but just in a different point of view or side of the fence, if that makes sense. But a lot of people are not doing that shit, and y'all really need to do that shit for real. For real, y'all need to like really do that shit.
And Ron, what about you, Ron? How do you hold yourself accountable on a daily basis?
Hold myself accountable on a daily basis, man. Pretty much just facing each day. I don't know. You know, it's crazy. You know, one day at a time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So far as like facing your fears and weaknesses, I think we pretty much topped it all. It's about accountability. You know what I mean? I don't think it ain't no way around that. You know, just actually looking yourself in the mirror.
So it's unique to each person and how they approach it.
That's
So-
really a broad, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it really can extend from a lot of avenues so far as like,
Let me say this so I can help you out.
Yeah.
What drives you to hold yourself accountable? Because the reason I ask this is because it's some people out here that's gonna be watching this podcast that don't have that, you know what I'm saying, that drive to get up and do things on a daily basis that needs to be done and what's necessary, right? So when I ask you that, like, you know, when I ask you like how do you hold yourself accountable? You know, I'm trying to ask you what makes you move, you know what I'm saying, as an individual, you know what I'm saying? Because you know you're a successful man, so when I ask you how do you hold yourself accountable, kind of, you know, what makes you move, you know, what's your, you know, what gives you that purpose?
so what gives me purpose?
Damn, I want to answer that one too, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know, you bounce around there, everybody get that.
That's a real good question.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good question. You know, in my profession, you know, I worked hard to gain the grounds and credentials. You know,
Put in work.
yeah, but through it all, it was still fear. It was still anxiety. It was still a lot of weaknesses. It was still doubt. It was still anger. It was still the uncertainty of my highest skill. And once you look at yourself in the mirror and account for each action so far as writing shit down. Because another thing, too, a lot of people like to get the stories conflicted. You know, your mind can play tricks on you. You know, and if you don't write it down or have a sharp, vivid memory of what actually happened, you can never grow because you would always be stuck in a victim realm.
Yep.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. A new job, you get fired. It ain't me. It's a new relationship. He left you. It ain't me. You know, some money mess up, or you know, your car get repoed. You're not good with money, bills. It ain't me.
Ain't me.
Who is it then? You know, sometimes, you know, you can't just exploit your fears and weakness to everybody else. You have to manipulate your own self. Wow. You got to manipulate your own self because while you out here playing victim, you're exploiting you know, your manipulation to everybody else. So you have to manipulate yourself in the mirror. And
Really good. I didn't kill him. He went back up. He got scared. I didn't kill a spider for all those spider. Oh, you killed a spider. I'm not gonna like that guy. Cancel him. Like, there's people out here like that. Like, oh my god, he just killed a spider.
look,
But I'm just like, oh, it's just a spider. But
Do
just,
it all,
I have
man.
respect. Sorry, Ron.
Go on, take that
That's-
out.
that's-
Take that out.
I was saying some good shit. I don't know where we at. Good shit, man. But
That was
do it
so
all.
You was talking about you got to manipulate yourself.
you have
Sorry.
yeah. So you really have to find a way to manipulate yourself and master oneself. You know, a lot of people can always tell and point the finger of what somebody else is doing wrong. This person doing wrong, or gossip on somebody else's relationship, or always be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
But you know what that is, Ron?
What?
They living through someone else's mistakes instead of living their own.
Like, what you mean?
Like they living through other people's mistakes, so they're not really experiencing things themselves, but they're opposing their opinion on something that they didn't go through. It's someone else went through it that told them about it. So they living through other people's mistakes, and it causes fear and anxiety with themselves.
That's
so
just
they
so-
don't even open up
That's-
to live their own life.
That's what I said. It's
What is that called?
It's inherited.
It's an inheritance.
Yeah, or not really. I mean, you could play on the synonym of comparison or inherited or shadowed, or you know, this person has got it from someone else, and it's a learned behavior.
Wow.
Right.
That's crazy.
In simplest terms, it's definitely a learned behavior because it's not their characteristic to be that fearful at an early age of a topic
or things.
or things,
Right.
because it could be any trigger, you know. So to answer your question, Daryl, it's all about accountability, brother. It's all about accountability. It's all about looking yourself in the mirror. We just have entered a new year, And there's so many things that can happen.
Nigga got the I am athlete pants on like shit.
You the only athlete in here with them dumbass sweats on.
Damn, shit.
He ready to work out.
Yeah,
Non-fit ass.
Hey, he got the buttons on the side like shit. He ready like
Yeah,
shit. He
styling
ripped them
down.
motherfuckers off one swipe.
You don't have to be rich to be my evolution head ass. All I can think about is just some 80s rock pop. 80s rock music like shit.
Like shit.
Fleetwood Mac type shirt. Fuck out of here.
Now you get it.
Nah, he part of the Funkadelic.
Now you get it.
Yeah,
This
he
nigga
out
got
there.
some-
He out there with George Clinton and all them.
Yeah,
Man.
hey, check this out. From you and Kendall, y'all switch hats from the first podcast. Fuck out of here, PJ Morton. Dumbass.
I didn't wear that hat on the last podcast.
Oh, you wear this on the last one?
Nah, I didn't. With
I
them-
thought it was on the last one.
Okay, Ace
With them
Hood.
Shaolin.
Hey, don't let your rolling,
Cuffs. You got
don't
them
let your
Shaolin
rolling
cuffs.
frame fall off, bro.
This nigga a black belt trainer cuffs. He got black
Yeah.
belt trainer cuffs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Cuffs very theatrical. You got some theatrical cuffs.
Very
boy.
loose. He looking like
Hey.
an old lady teaching a yoga student.
Hey,
In
hold
Santa Monica, California, like shit, boy.
hey, whole time.
And breathe in and out, cuffs like shit, boy. Fuck out here.
Hey.
Music in the background.
Hey.
Nah.
Waterfalls and
Hey,
shit.
if I squeeze this nigga neck, he gonna squeal like a pig like
Who?
shit. You like shit. Swine pig like shit.
Sylvester Stallone, predator
man
head
giving-
ass
your man-
boy. You predator like
Your man giving shorties hot
Hey.
stone massages
Hey.
with them cuffs like shit.
Hey, your man,
he pulling on the needles and all that.
your man, your
Very
man.
therapeutic. You're a very therapeutic nigga.
Niggas have a bud with them cuffs.
Hey, your man work for the ops like shit. That dumbass gray hat.
Oh, back to you, Mr. Potato Head. Fuck out of here, boy.
Mr. Potato Head.
This nigga hat come in 6 colors in one shipment. Fuck out of here.
Hey, Eric. Hey,
Hey,
what you
one
talking about?
shipment. They send them 6 different color hats.
That
The
nigga came
same
in here
shit.
with a do-rag rolled up like a beanie.
Yeah.
Figgity fly.
Yeah, your shit.
Outta here.
Why do your headphone eating your hat?
It's eating your beard. That's what it's doing.
My beard is still on my
Your-
chin.
your
hat
microphone
is
is
getting
eating your
sucked
beard.
in. You gotta fix your hat, B. Yeah, his headphones is eating your hat.
Shit.
For real, your headphones is eating your hat, B.
Sweet
You
potato
gotta
pie
put some
patty.
respect on it.
Your man out here delivering patty pies and little Hyundai like shit with that.
You delivering bean pies. Where your suit at?
Nah, hey,
He on Silver Hill Road. 5 a.m. tomorrow.
hey, your man over here delivering inkjet printers with the dumbass. With the
Inkjet printers though. Damn.
Do you want gloss or matte? Head ass like shit, boy. Them fucking pants came with a cheap Bluetooth earpiece like shit, boy.
Oh,
Boy, and a Nokia.
Hey,
Fuck
boy.
out of here, boy.
Hey,
Your
yo-
man look like a
hey-
hacker with them pants on like shit.
boy.
Nigga. Hey, I go by Be
them-
Anonymous.
boy,
Be Anonymous.
Boy, them
Fuck outta
sweatpants
here,
came
boy.
with house shoes like shit,
Yeah,
boy.
they came with these.
You're sitting in
That's
the
a
chair
good-
like a
That's
grandfather.
a good investment.
Your attire as a
That's a
grandfather.
good investment. Your calves trying to breathe. They can't breathe like
That jank
shit,
just
boy.
died like shit, boy.
Like them
That
pants.
jank hit the ground.
Them pants died too, and they about to.
And what yours
like,
did?
They're
Your
losing.
shit standing up outside because you did everything.
Whoa.
Your man, hey,
Everlasting hit ass.
Hey, Kendall take that shirt off. It's stale as shit.
What, this shirt?
That motherfucker stand up like some old socks like shit.
Who, me?
Fuck outta here.
Oh, I'm about to go
Spoiled
on them
milky-
dumbass.
Spoiled milk,
Oh,
spoiled
Pete Miller
Hey,
like shit.
Hey, Ron, if he could find the
Hey,
strength to
hey.
pull that off his tank top, because that jank heavy as shit from
Nah,
sweating.
hey. Hear that?
Whoa.
Pull that motherfucker off. He been dancing all night.
You
Wow.
got it.
Wild strip club dancing ass. And
Hey, what's the hey, what's that fighter off of Street Fighter?
Can you say Thick Thursdays in that Nirvana shirt?
In the strip club concert, they say come as you are. He come in that dumb ass suit.
Ain't getting no dances. He got to pull the bag out.
Hey, he pointing at his nose ring all night. That nose ring, baby, come on.
All right.
Fuck out of here. Milk
Your man doing sound engineer for the concert that I'm at, like shit with them pants on, boy. Fuck out of here.
Hey, look at this nigga, Brandon Close. Can you say Beauty and the Beast like shit?
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast, though.
Hey, you got a Humpty Dumpty face. It's like your head is like a Humpty Dumpty sitting on and your body's a hill.
Boy, you look like
you call it the
walk
Humpty
dogs
Dumpty
for
bill.
Hey, your man look like he
Humpty
trained
Dumpty
dogs for a living. Like shit. You ready to snatch a pit bull on the way home? Like shit, boy.
Hey. Your man smacked the dogs that get the pigs together in a herd like shit. Nah, that was corny as shit, man.
Yeah.
Just like that
man
outfit. That outfit corny as shit.
Hey, nah.
That nigga confused his shit over there. He don't know if he want to. Your man got some.
He over there passing out Slim Jims like shit. That little ass hoodie.
All passing out Slim Jim.
Yeah,
you don't know if you want to go to war.
That hoodie full of shit right now.
You don't know if he want to go to war, if he want to cook jerk chicken, or if he want to do your hair for a living like shit with that bottle.
Hey, you don't know.
You don't know what he want to do. And he tried to jazz it up with the glasses on. Talking about, yeah, this him.
Nah.
Where you going, boy?
Nah.
He took his time for real though. He strategically playing this out. He like, I'm gonna get the bond and that shit gonna be
3 different business cards in your pocket, nigga.
Hey, you know this shit come too easy, yo.
No, it was difficult.
Hey, for your big head ass to get in that hoodie, fuck out of here. That's the only thing that's difficult. And the bony ass jeans and the fat ass calves. That's the only thing that's difficult.
Your man toes curling up over there, boy. You excited and shit? Head sticking up.
Hey, can you say ACL? Fuck out of here, the bony ass jeans. He got a torn ACL.
What's yours? What's yours, boy? You had to jump into those this morning. What you talking about?
He had a torn ACL.
Look, your man hopped smooth out the scrubs, jumped right into them army fatigue joint. He had Crocs and all that on with that. With the heel like shit. He confused.
Hey, go.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
That nigga said he jumped into his pants today,
nigga. Came smooth out the
Yeah.
He said
the hospital wear, jumped right into them pants and had the Crocs on still with the heels.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, whole time he got
man doing a
whole time.
Pondy Ripper.
Yeah, whole time he got a
Don't say Ponder Ripper.
whole time he got a hospital gown.
What you say, that 98
Hospital gown
Toyota
underneath
with the
that
AKs He gonna be ready to go.
Next week we got another banger for y'all guys, man. It's been a pleasure. We wrapping up this fear and weaknesses topic. I'm glad you guys can tune in with us this week. I'm Ron signing out. Front page, raw form.
Make it a good day on purpose. You gotta let go to grow. Hopefully you can look at yourself in the mirror after watching this episode and be real with yourself. Make the necessary changes in your life to grow, get over past things, whatever petty things that you may be stuck in your head for a couple years now. You need to let that go, and don't bring that home. Don't kill the vibe at home for your new situation or your kids, because they looking at you. You know, and their mind is very sensitive. So you got to just, like I said, in order to grow, you got to let go. And you got to be real with yourself. And don't be ashamed to talk to someone and expect back real criticism. Be open to that. Ain't nobody judging. They just being real with you. They love you if they being real with you. You know? You got something on the couch?
I was just about to say, this nigga over here giving a American presidential speech like shit. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. I already told y'all. Adapt.
Accountability, adapt.
Adapt.
There you go, brother.
Evolving.
That'll help evolve. That puts more. Follow your own speed, like I said last time. Y'all already know the vibes. Oh, yeah. This is Kendall signing out. Sorry.
Yo, this your boy Daryl. One last thing I want to say before we close it out. Take your fears and your weakness and always, like, don't let it hold you back, right? Let it be something that you, be a goal that you always work towards, right? But if it's holding you back and not allowing you to, like, do certain basic life things and you know what I'm saying, to be functional in society, seek help. Don't be scared to seek help, man. Like, really, really, you know what I'm saying, touch on that. Whether it be your family members, you know what I'm saying, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. Don't be scared to be judged. You know, take it back to that, right? So, you know, just really, really, really sit back, really think about it. Anything can be overcome. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised what you can do when you really, really try to do it. And that's it, man. It's your boy Daryl signing out.
Like, share, subscribe. Your boys has been working. All of us have been working.
Yes, sir.
Check out was it the Patreon?
Hey, we got the Patreon. We got your Facebook. Of course, we got your IGs.
Do you know those right now, or I should put that on? We're gonna put that in this screen on the bottom.
Yeah, put that. Yeah.
It's got the sit down. So it's gonna be the Sit Down Podcast on Patreon. It's gonna be the Sit Down on Twitter. It's gonna be the Sit Down on IG. It's gonna be the Sit Down on YouTube. So the Sit Down Podcast.
Yeah, everywhere. I'll put those in the video for you guys. So yeah, we've been working, man.
There you go, man.
Get used to us.
Definitely
get used to us, man. Front page.
Because we're going to be giving you content every week.
Man, every week?
Every week.
Follow the brand. Raw Phone is coming soon, man.
Yes, support the brand.
Yes, sir.
Say it again, Ron. Say it a little louder so they can hear you.
Support the brand. Raw Phone is coming soon, y'all.
There we go.
In the streets.
What is Raw Phone?
Raw Phone is a clothing brand. It's the #1 brand in the DMV. It's definitely
Yo, fix the mic B so it'll be torch. Yeah.
It's the #1 brand in the DMV. It's Raw Phone.
There we go. You heard it loud.
Follow the brand in the descriptions. It's coming soon, y'all. Get with us, man. Tap in with us next week. The Sit Down DMV. We gonna have something hot for y'all guys, man.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe.